section, and then I section off the other section. I call them little upside down coffins. They look like upside down coffins. And what they do is they create integration inside of the haircut so that there's not no blunt chop. Have you ever had a person that come in and they have that really short length and then a big drop between the long length? Okay, this creates integration in between to marry that together. The zigzag parts create that integration. Okay? So now that I've done that, I just sectioned it off and I went in and created my actual cuts going in between each section. So from here to here, here to here, go to the straight out. Whatever short is going to fall out. So when I get to the longest short piece, I cut it straight up so that everything could layer out. Then we're going to marry that throughout the top. Okay? And I'm doing all of that using my favorite Japanese steel blades and texturizing blades. We call them distortion blades. Okay, these are amazing. They've been heated and tempered several times to create one of the strongest metals that you've ever seen, which means
shaking.
While Miss Riley is getting the model for you guys, I'm gonna catch you up to where I was within my cut. I love the fact that we're so versatile within the company. The fact that we have so many key components that actually help build up things for yourself and your clients, right? The technique that I did, I told you the classic diamond. What I did was I worked with my diamonds. If you guys seen, I had that one part that I used in every section to create my actual spot. So I don't have to keep going back checking because, you know, as a stylist, that's the first thing they taught us was to cross check, right? We don't have to do that. With this particular technique, this is your actual checking, for lack of better words. So I move that to every section to actually check it out. Now, as Mr. Morales said, we're going to go back in that same manner and texturize the hair out. Now, I know if you guys are out there, you've seen that my wonderful mom here, her ends were a little distraught on the ends, right? The technique of texturizing with these distortion blades allow me to create integration to the point where I won't have to worry about taking all of her length. Because that's the first thing clients get worried about, right? Is the length. I don't want to listen. They don't care if it's one string that hangs right here. They just want to keep the length, right?
See the length.
Yeah, I really want to love clip right here. My hair is right here, and they shake it a little bit, right? So I wanted to make sure I'm able to maintain that, but still create integration to camouflage the length. And as you come back in, we can actually take off what's bad, right? A little bit at a time. And so now I'm going to go back in and create that texture. If you guys seen, I had to measure to make sure that when this falls, it wasn't going to be longer than what I'd already cut, right? All right. my layers, if you guys see, you can see in her hair, her layers, she have a lot of movement. I still was able to go in and create that shape that I want, which is the longer layer, without taking away much length. But I told you she does have some things that are still kind of bad, right? So what do we want to do? We want to seal that cuticle and make that hair silky to the point where it's going to blend with everything else. Is that right? So what I'm using is, I made this Pro family of gouache has Beyond Body Sealant Spray. Okay, it's going to seal that cuticle and allow that hair to lay down really good. And I'm going to tell you why. This particular product has 4 or 5 proteins in it. Okay, not all that. It has ceramic infused polymers. That's what's going to actually allow that hair to lay down and be really flat and smooth, but still keep a lot of body. And that's what you guys want, right? You want to be able to balance it with the Kardashian curls. That's what I call it. That's those curls, the loose broadcast curls, when the hair just sit in the front and don't move. You know, those broadcast curls. That's what we want. We're going to do that with our wonderful model. I'm going to create that using the creamer. Right now, I'm just creating a light mist within her hair. And when I use the Rapido blow dryer, I'm going to help seal the cuticle down. Right?